Lately, when I was scrolling through YouTube, I was seeing so much bullshit that was recommended to me inside the spiritual community and outside. And this video should really not be one of them. It should be more authentic and let me just speak from my heart. This video is for you, especially if you struggled, if you were trying to heal, if you've been on the spiritual path, or for quite a while, if life was just felt heavy, difficult, and you've been feeling broken. And the message that I want to send with this video is that at the end of the day, we're sitting all in the same boat. All. Doesn't matter whether you're aware of it or not. And for this, I want to share some personal things about myself. Since I've been making videos for quite a while now, and I was thinking about making this one for a while, but I was just like, let's just do it. So yeah, here's some things that I think you should know about myself, or let's say about my personality, some of my insecurities. When I was young, let's say, up to 22, 3, 4 years, I always felt that my body was too skinny. I was never really happy with it, so it was always such a struggle. I went to the gym to work out, and it was always, it also was a little bit of fun, but it was so much trying and struggling and wanting to change and not accepting. And also, I think the main reason for it that I kind of tried to change my body so much was because, especially in the past, still to some extent, I was always kind of, how do you say, um, really not happy or not content about also like the size of my penis. Like, was always thinking, it's a little bit too small. Why is it not bigger? And yeah, and then trying to compensate and going to the gym. And this 4 years, and it's such a struggle, I can tell you. It's such a struggle. And yeah, there's so many more things that I could tell you about myself. Yeah, in the past I did a startup with 2 friends and I was so fucking greedy at that time. And I've also did some things where I'm like asking myself, why did I do this? And yeah, so we're all sitting in the same boat. We all have insecurities. We all try to hide it, try to cover it up so much that the other person cannot see us. But we also try to hinder them to really meet us. And especially I, as an ongoing psychotherapist, I could tell you like so many more things, but I don't want to get all my friends involved with some of those stories and also ruin their reputation. So if I do it with myself, it's okay. But I also had like an overprotective mother. I was also wishing that my father would just step up and do something for me, which wasn't really the case. Yeah, now I'm old enough, now I can do it for myself. But yeah, or when I went out with friends, and I was talking, like approaching girls, uh, and getting their numbers or things were working out quite well. Later on, I noticed it was never really about the girls. I always wanted to get some approval of my male friends because, um, I felt like that I was kind of missing something, from my father, that I was looking for something whatsoever. Actually, just stories. just on the level of the mind, based on fear. And yeah, or I always felt really insecure about whether I lost my virginity when I was quite late. I think when I was 19, and most or all of my like close friends, I don't know, they had it when they were 16, 17, I don't know when. So it was always like so painful. But yeah, here's the message. We're all sitting in the same boat. And I'm sharing it. And I'm not standing here to say, I give a fuck what you think. I don't care and whatsoever. I am scared. But I'm doing it anyways. For me, for you. Because I've seen it so often. When one person opens up, it's just like a chain reaction and everyone kind of can feel you, can see you. And they all start to open up. And they see what the fuck he or she is just like me. And this is what it's actually about. What is often being forgotten in the spiritual community. As Ramdas said, at the end of the day, we are all walking each other home. And I think it's a little bit sad because I've been following so many different spiritual teachers. Of course, like right now the most Osho, but so many other spiritual teachers that have been very deeply realized or very humble ones, but I've never really came across people who are so open about their insecurities, even if they claim to have transcended them. But why are they not sharing it if they really transcended them? And I just want to say that even if you have those teachers with different awakenings, enlightenments on different realizations with different depths, at the end of the day, we're all here with a psyche, with emotions, with thoughts, with a human body, and ultimately there's always pain that comes along with it. And I don't want you to suppress, repress, dissociate, to push it all down. I want you to feel it. Because at a certain point on your path you will know it's about the heart to open up. It sounds cheesy, but it's how many teachers have pointed it out. It's the path of the heart. And especially if you have awakened to awareness and see it's not just the thinker up there, it's much more that you are. Still, it can feel quite empty, but if you really want that fullness, that richness of life, that sensitivity, receiving, allowing, female energy, if you want all that and much more, you need to open up. There's no way around emotions, even if it's uncomfortable, only through. And if you think, maybe I can leave this and maybe meditate and not share this, this is not how it works. Everything needs to be seen through, needs to be felt and embodied. If you do not see through it, if you're not able to feel it, even if it's painful, you cannot embody it. Then you are like a little bit enlightened here, but not over there. But if you want this vulnerability, this sensitivity, this really hard space to open up, you need to focus on it and kind of share this message. And if it's kind of resonates with you. Doesn't matter whether you're on the spiritual path or whatsoever, then just please leave a like here, or comment with a heart if you want more of that. If you think that we should share it more often, especially in the spiritual community, because I haven't really seen it. I haven't. And I want you to see it. I want you to feel it. And a friend of mine recently, she came and was like, I mean, there's always that idea of a safe space in therapy, because I'm a psychologist. And is it not weird when you upload a video and are uncomfortable, people can see this? I mean, this is not a safe space. But I know that it's hard to open up in therapy or whatsoever, and that we kind of need this safe space. But if you're really in tune with yourself, in alignment, even if there's fear, and you listen to your intuition, you will open up. Doesn't matter whether it's a safe place or not. You can make it a safe place by sharing those things. And you don't need to wait for others. Be the first one and see how the magic starts happening. And I would be so glad if there are more teachers. I don't even see myself as a teacher. I would like to want people to view all those gurus, spiritual teachers as friends who give you their arms and say, take it and walk with me for a little bit. Let's have fun together. Let's share those things together. And I would like to other teachers to open up more, to show their faces if they've really transcended them, and walk with you a little bit if you feel like. Because often the journey is longer than we expect, but it can be very joyful. So I hope I can create this safe space here, even if other people don't join. At least if you are on my channel, I would like to create this kind of atmosphere, this energy field of sensitivity, vulnerability, openness, heart quality, warmth, however you want to call it. And it only works if I start with it. And it's up to you if you want to follow. You don't need to jump right into it, but just trying a little bit. Even if there's fear, and you see, nothing will happen. Nothing. And step by step, you're going to trust yourself more. You will see, oh, it works. I can open up more. I can feel more. I get a completely different resonance from other people, from life. And you will be much more grateful. That's it for today. And just do it. Don't care what other people think. Just do it, even if you're scared. Even if you ruin your reputation. Just do it. Bye bye.